tonight's call. You'll have to excuse me if my head is bobbing like this. It's because we have got two laptops in front of me. Okay, so I am obviously with two different codes. All right, so I'm talking to two different screens, and I will do my best to make sure that I do that.
We just didn't know how many people would get on tonight, so we were like testing the water with it. And I'm here just to help. Like, I'm literally just going to be, because we're going to be sharing the screen, I'm here just to help. So tonight, you're going to hear
your tech.
Ross speak. That's it. I'm just the tech girl today. But welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for getting on. Which may be your first training call. Exciting.
Let us know if it is.
Let us know in the chat who's
on their first call tonight. Let us know. Okay, so tonight, guys, all right, I don't know if some of you, obviously, hopefully, most of you are going to be brand new on this call, okay, and hopefully, as well, you've been tagged in a new starters call, okay. If you haven't, then try maybe speak to your upline and get yourself tagged in a new starters call, because it's important that you watch it. It will be a call. I'm there, I'm on the screen, and I do a little sort of basics about, you know, how to put all this through and different bits and bobs. So please make sure you watch it if you can. However, this week I am going to be talking you through a lot of the simple steps really just to sort of get started, because we have got so many new people, and I just want to make sure that we don't overwhelm, okay, and we just take it step by step. I know Danny went through a lot of this yesterday on was it yesterday? Yeah, Sunday's call, about sort of getting started and not overwhelming and just taking it step by step, because this business is a process. You do earn as you learn, as they say, all right? So that's what we're going to be doing on these calls, okay? So first and foremost, all right, I'm going to be sharing my screen, okay? So I won't be able to see the chat, all right, while I'm sharing this, both of the screens. But if you have got any questions, guys, please pop them in there. We can always go back and I'll try and answer them as and when I sort of stop sharing and flow between the two, okay? But tonight we're going to be talking about Facebook basics, okay? Because the majority of you, or pretty much all of you, will be building your business on Facebook probably, primarily, okay? And it's probably going to be the place where you are going to get the majority of your sales and your interest from, okay? So we're going to be talking to you a little bit tonight about how to set up your profiles in the best possible way to get the best result, okay? And we're going to be going through some little tips about what you can do on there and sort of like some things, daily tasks that you can be doing, okay? So that's what we're going to do. All right, so let's go. Dan, if you can get the tech going and start sharing.
How do I share my screen?
That one.
Oh, yeah. What?
Okay, guys, so just get rid of this. All right, so the first things first, what we're going to be looking at, okay, is your profile photos, all right? This is really, really important, okay, because the main reason, you got to think to yourself, all right, if you was to get, all right, a friend request, let's say you personally, right, let's say you're not even in the business, right, and you get a friend request from someone who you didn't know, okay, and their profile photo was like, I don't know, a cat, a dog, all right, or something random, a fuzzy picture, or anything like that, something that didn't look quite right, all right, or whatever, all right, would you accept that friend request? Okay, the chances are probably no, all right? So the reason we have, make sure that your profile photo is you. It has to be you. We all love our kids, we all love our family, we all love our pets and different things, all right? But you want to make sure that your profile photo is you, okay? So as you can see, obviously, on Danny's, all right, that we've got there, it's obviously very clear, all right? It's of herself, okay? Obviously, her face is in there, it's very, very clear, and that's what you want to be making sure, is that when someone goes on, if you get a request or whatever, okay, you send in a request out, and someone is going to automatically straight away look at your page and look at your profile photo, all right? So they want to see that it's a real person, and it's obviously you, okay? So please make sure, number one task, okay, when you get off of this call, is to make sure you've got a nice, clear, as attractive as possible profile photo where people can see it's got some good lighting on there, all right, it's not too dark or anything like that, okay, and obviously you're clearly visible in the picture, all right? Another thing is to make sure that on your little circular area, okay, is that you fill that area, all right? Don't have a profile photo where it's, you've got loads of white around it or anything like that. You want to make sure that the profile photo fits the circular frame, okay? So that's the first thing. All right. The second thing is cover photo. So as you can see on Danny's screen, all right, you've obviously got a Power of Women quote on there. All right, so that is our sort of power. That's our power of women. That's our brand. That's our movement, and that is our branding that we use. Okay, for our cover photos. You can find these in the PAL training page, which I'm going to show you guys in a second. All right, but again, you want to make sure that the reason we have that is so that it's consistent. All right, so when you are, I always think like when you join this business, one of the hardest things is because you're going out there and it's like, it's new to you, you're on your own, all right? But when you're actually part of a movement, you're part of a brand, you're part of a business and a team that we are, okay, and you're using our branding and stuff like that, it makes people want to be part of it. That's why they want to join, because it's not like you're just on your own, you know, with your own business. It's like, right, okay, what's the power of women? What's the power movement? You know, I want to be part of it, and they can start asking questions, okay? So, guys, that's what it's there for, all right? So, as I said, please make sure if you can use that branding. There's loads of different quotes on there that you can use, okay? If you are not, let's say there's going to be some people that might have their own branding within our team, okay? So, whether it's Success Network, whether it's the Life Journey with Ellie's and stuff like that, okay? That's absolutely fine. I'm sure that your uplines will have that type of branding that you can use, okay, for that. Now, if there's any guys on this call, okay, then again, what I would do is just make sure that you know, maybe you pick like a good quote that you like, that you know, maybe you find inspirational, all right? Or you could maybe get a nice like background off of Pinterest or something like that, okay, that looks quite businessy-like or quite entrepreneur-like or whatever it is that you're into, okay, and you can use that as a cover photo, okay? So that's the first couple of things. All right, the next thing is what you want to be looking at is your bio, okay? So again, you can make this short and sweet, all right, but you want to make sure it defines sort of who you are and what you're about. So I always sort of say, well, if you can pick maybe between 3 and 5 things that are your hobbies, your interests, what you like, you know, then that's what I put on there. So if you're, you know, I don't know, if you're a mum, if you love Primark, like whatever it is, okay, put it on there, all right? Just short and sweet. Obviously, you can see Danny, she's talking about Power Women because that's her brand and that's her movement and whatever, okay? And obviously, she's got a little call to action at the bottom there saying, join us, all right, so that people, again, can be interested, right, what's the Power of Women and whatever, all right? If you was to go onto mine, for example, it would say something like, right, I'm a dad, I'm a husband, I'm a mentor, I'm an author, and all those types of things, okay? So pick between 3 and 5 things that you like, that says a lot about you, okay? Obviously, you want to be making sure that you are part of the Power of Women, so if you are in there, then as I said, write that, okay? As I said, guys, again, same thing. Just you know, if you can write stuff like, right, I'm a health and wellness ambassador and stuff like that. You can put that on there. Okay, so just make sure that your bios are nice and short and sweet. All right, and it says a lot about obviously you. Okay, all right. So the most important thing now, once you get your 1 second. Once you get your profiles and cover photos, guys, sorted. All right, the next thing is, right, what do we do? All right, we want to be posting on our pages, okay, and getting the content out there. Because I always say, if you don't post, okay, you're not going to make any money, right? That is why we do it, all right, is because if you're posting, you're getting attention onto your pages, and that is the way that we generate orders and team members, okay? So, if you look at, obviously, the screen that we're both sharing on here, all right, this is the Power Training Group, guys, all right? And this is literally where you will find pretty much every answer that you need, okay, to help you with your business, all right? We are going to be doing a call this week about the online office. I'm going to show you things on the online office. I'm going to talk you through it, okay, with different functions and stuff and information you can get off of there. But generally, like if you need anything, the training group is like your home, all right, for where you can find things. Okay, so what we're going to do for content, so for you guys, what we want to get going with is making sure that we get into routine with posting. As I said, that is the main thing we want to tick off, is posting every single day consistently. So I always talk about this 5 posts a day guideline. If you guys can get into a routine of posting 5 times a day, okay, to begin with, and get into a routine with that, then that would be amazing, okay, absolutely amazing, all right? So I even did that when I was working part-time alongside my full-time job. I would do a post before I went to work. Then I would do a post round about lunchtime if I had a lunch break, all right? Or even if I didn't, I would still be able to post sort of maybe 4 times in the evening. You know, if I was doing like 7, 8, 9 and 10 o'clock at night, every hour I could still post. I would always get my 5 posts a day done, whether I was part-time or full-time, okay? And that's why we have that guideline. So, all right, if you go into the Power Training Group, all right, and you click on topics, okay? So on your phones, it will be there just as a little tab. all right, if you click on topics, okay, it's going to be brought up as in like a screen of hashtags, all right? So even on your phone, even if you couldn't see the little tab that says topics, you will see round about sort of like on the right-hand side, you will see these hashtags that come up, all right, under topics. Okay, so if you click social media content, okay, so what we've designed, all right, is, and this is the same for everybody that comes into our business, okay, you have got 4 weeks worth, you've got a whole month's worth of posts that are already done for you. So when I talk about these 5 posts a day, they're already pretty much done for you. Okay, so if you go into week 1, so you could literally start here, you could have started here today, for example, click on the comments, all right, and just go back to the start. So all you need to do is click on view previous, okay, and scroll up, and just keep going until you get to the first one. So you can see there's a lot of content in here already. Okay, get that again. All right, we're getting there. Okay, we're there. So if you see, obviously, on the screen right now, all right, everything's done. Remember, we talked about these 5 posts a day, all right? So the order we sort of doesn't necessarily matter about an order, but the 5 posts that we talk about is number 1, all right, is showing some positivity on your page. So every single day that you get up, a great morning routine, all right, is to make sure that your first post that you do is something positive, all right, because that is why people are going to be coming to your page and be like, oh, right, I want to see what Danny's wrote on her page this morning, or what Ross has wrote on his page this morning, right, because you want to be the inspiration, you want to be someone that is positive that people can look at, all right. So for example, that's why we will say, right, day 1, post 1, as you can see on here, okay, and it will just say morning inspo, okay, so then you've got our branding, you've got our imagery on there. You don't necessarily have to use that exact one, all right, you might do your own quote, you might do your own bit of positivity that you want to write, that's totally fine, all right, but this is just a guideline to get you into a bit of routine. So, number 1, day 1, post 1, okay. The second post that we do, all right, generally, all right, is what we call a product post, okay. So, product post, obviously, for those of you that have got products yourself, okay, it's always great to make sure, and I'll go through this in a minute, it's always make sure that you are featured with the product. So if you are on the product, so you are ordering your product, okay, it's a great way, like, you know, post a selfie with you with your shake, or you with your capsules, or you with your booster, whatever it is that you're gonna order, okay. But if you haven't got them at the minute, don't worry. This is what these posts are for. It's for you to actually take and put onto your page, okay. And they're all going to be in a very, very generic way that you can use, okay. So for example, this particular one, the second one is always a good one to do. This is what we call a booster post. All right, and that would be, all you need to do is literally, you could just copy it and paste it and put it onto your wall, all right, and then that's your product post done, all right, because what we call like a challenge post, okay. All right, the next one is what we call a lifestyle post, okay. So a lifestyle post is just you literally showing your day, okay, and that is what I mean. So for example, if you, you know, when I was in lockdown and I was homeschooling my little girl, I would post about it. If me and Danny are out shopping, we post about it. If we're at Lakeside, we post about it. If we're at a park, if we go any coffee shop, wherever we are, we will post about it. And that is what we mean by a lifestyle post, all right? Because you don't want to just be what we call like a Juice Plus robot, where you're just posting about products all of the time, okay? People buy into you first before they buy into a product or your business, all right? And that is why you want to be making sure that you're showcasing what we call your lifestyle, all right? Just what it is that you're doing for the day, okay? Even if it's like, right, I'm at home or whatever, you know, and I'm cooking, right, talk about that. Or if you are at home with the kids and you're playing some games or whatever, you know, post about it. If you're watching Netflix or whatever, post about it. Like whatever it is that you're doing, make sure you showcase it. So obviously everyone's lifestyle is different. So when we've got lifestyle post in there, as you can see, where it's got day 1, post 3, we will give an example of what a lifestyle post could look like, okay? Because obviously everybody's life is going to be completely different, all right? So, okay, next one, all right, is, if you scroll down, okay, is what we call an interactive post or engagement post. And again, these are really, really like key for you to get people onto your page, all right, to interact with you, all right? Because as I said, if you're only posting about products and stuff, it's very normal, by the way, if you post about products and stuff and you don't get loads of likes on your page and things like that, that is very normal. Don't worry about that at all, okay? Believe me, people are going to be watching, all right? But this is why you have these, what we call engagement posts, all right? So, for example, we've got Stacey Solomon there, Now, whether you like Stacey Solomon or not, that is irrelevant. It doesn't really matter. But the reason we use that as an example, because it will, you're asking someone's opinion, right? Stacey Solomon's goals, great Voldemort, hit love if you agree, all right? So people are going to say, yeah, I do like her or I don't or whatever, all right? But it's getting you engagement, okay? What I done one earlier today, I was like, right, in 10 years' time, I'm going to be 47 with a 21-year-old. Harold, what about you? All right? And everyone's commenting, right, I'm going to be 50, 60, 30, whatever it is, all right? That is a way to build engagement all of the time. Okay. Right, next one, day one, post 5. So you can see we've got a results post on there. Okay, so again, these are free for all of you to use. All right, so as I said, if you haven't got your own results on the products yet, then that's cool because obviously, you're brand new. All right, but this is what these are here for. All right, so again, you've got the little text, the little caption there. All right, you've got the picture to go with it. So you literally can just put it up together. So that's day one done. That's your 5 posts a day done straight away. Okay, and then we go on to the same thing. Day 2, post 1. Again, the positivity with the branding. Then you've got day 2, post 2. You've got the shakes this time. Okay, so again, you've got the caption there. Just a few reasons to try shakes, and then you've got a generic image of the shakes that you can use. All right, and it just goes through every single day. It's exactly the same. Right, day 3, lifestyle post. Again, showcase an example. All right, interactive post. Who likes the outfit? All right, so again, you can use whatever ones you want. You will come up with your own, content if you want. That's absolutely fine. Okay, but as I said, all this is for is to give you ideas and get you into a routine. Okay, so again, you've got, day 3, you've got a testimony there with skin results. Okay, then you've got, as I said, this is like one I've done earlier, about the age range and stuff like that and getting people to interact. Okay, so you've got recipes in there. So you've got absolutely everything. And this goes on and on and on for an entire month. Okay, you've got 4 weeks worth of content that you can use. All right, and there's business posts in there as well. Okay, so there's so much that you can utilize. So I hope this makes sense, guys. And as I said, if there's any questions about any of this, then please let me know. As I said, so when you go through week 1, all right, then you can see week 2. You do exactly the same thing. You click on the comments, you go to the first one, all right, and then you've got week 2 done. Okay, when you go through, you've got week 3, all right, and you've got week 4. So you've got an entire month there, guys, okay? All right. That is it on the content part, okay? There's also, when you go in that training page, there's generic stories and stuff like that, which I'll come on to in a second. But that is the main aim, all right? For everybody on this call that is using Facebook to promote their business right now, is that you want to get these 5 posts a day done and try and get them staggered throughout the day, all right? And I'm hoping everyone can commit to that, okay, and get that done. That would be absolutely amazing. And obviously, if you get interest and stuff like that from the post that you do, interaction and stuff, then obviously that's what your uplines for, that's what the groups are for. You've also got team chats. I know there's going to be some status ideas that are going to be posted in some team chats as well. So you've also got that to help you as well. All right, so we've got profile photo, we've got cover photo, we've got the content every single day. And then the next couple of bits to sort of tasks to sort of really do every day is number 1, all right, is you want to be what we call expanding your network every single day, okay? So there's going to be people on there that might have 100 friends, 500 friends, 1,000 friends, 2,000 friends on Facebook right now, okay? But what you want to be doing is making sure that you, what we call adding into your network every single day, all right? So that could just start, for you first and foremost, might just start with like, right, this is my existing friend list, so I'm going to add 10 of their friends, 10 of their friends, and you just go on and on and on, okay, until you start expanding your network out, all right? Because the more eyes that you have on your page, obviously the better it is for you. And, with us, again, like 95% of our clients or our team members are all strangers, all right? And this is another big thing, is because a lot of people can think, when I come into this business, if my friends and family don't quite support it in the beginning, then they sort of walk away, when actually this is what this is about. It's network marketing, it's business, it's for you to actually build a network. That's why it's called network marketing, all right? So that you can go and add people into it and start building relationships, which will go through as you sort of learn through the business, all right? So I would set yourself a little target. We are going to do a DMO, what we call a DMO call anyway at the end of this week. But every single day, set yourself a little target of how many friends you are going to add, new friends, onto your page every single day. So that could just start with 5, it could start with 10, it could start with 20, all right, however, many you want to do in a day, all right, but at least at the beginning, you're getting your content out there and you're getting new people, new eyes on your page every single day, okay? And I would say that there was a question that came up earlier, and it was like, right, should I use a business page or should I use a personal profile? Always use your personal profile, always, okay? Because as I said, people buy into you first, all right, before they buy into the product or the business, all right? And this is not about, right, I'm going to go out there with this hard sale and I'm just going to be putting loads of sales posts up and stuff like that. It's not about that, all right? And that's what a business page is generally for. When you've got a business page, it's just like, right, come and buy this, come and buy that, all right? Where it's not like that, okay? You get all of your results, 99% of your result will come from a personal profile because people need to relate to you, which is why we're talking about the lifestyle post, why we're talking about the engagement post, and your hobbies and your interests, okay? Because that's what the appeal, the attraction is first and foremost before the product even comes about, okay? So I hope that makes sense. All right, avatar. So we've got adding, as I said, setting yourself a target for new people to add every single day into your network. All right, connecting. Again, with social media, all right, the way that it works is the more people that are going to see your posts is judged by how many people you connect with. All right, so let's say, for example, you're on your page right now and all you did was post. Okay, there's only going to be a small percentage of people that are on your friend list right now that are going to see those posts. All right. Whereas if you actually go out and connect with people, now what I mean by connection is, right, you're going to leave a comment on someone's page, you're going to maybe leave an emoji, you're going to like or whatever, okay, on there. That is a connection, okay? And what it's doing is making that person's social media profile link with yours. So when you do post your content out there, that person is now going to see it, okay? Because you've made that connection with them, whether it's in your inbox or whether that's through engaging on their post, writing a comment and stuff like that, okay? So connections are really important. So again, what I would do is set yourself a little target. So whether that's every hour that you can physically work on the business, all right? Because I know everyone's going to have different hours. Some might be doing 2 hours, 5 hours, 8 hours, depending on what time you've got, all right? Is to set yourself some time, even if it's 10 minutes every single day, okay, where you are doing connections, all right? So you're going through your news feed, you're liking, you're commenting, all right? If someone's been shopping, you go, right, oh, where did you go? What did you buy? Do you know what I mean? If someone's got a nice outfit on, compliment them, whatever it is you want to, say or whatever, all right? Just get involved in some conversation, okay? Because that is what is going to drive the connection from when you post your content, okay? So again, that's just another thing you can do. So adding into your network every day, building connections every single day is really, really key. All right, and then messaging. Okay, so one of the key things, really, really simple task to do, all right? Hopefully, it might be different on people's phones and notifications and stuff like that, but hopefully the majority of you will get what we call birthday notifications, right? If anyone's ever seen it, it comes up probably every single morning and it will say, right, so-and-so's got their birthday today. 7 of them, 10 of them, 20 of them, however many it's going to be. All right, all we need you to do, all I would advise you to do is to go on and wish them a happy birthday. That's it, all right? Just sort of say, right, hey, Danny, just seen a notification that your birthday popped up today. Just wanted to wish you a happy birthday. Hope you have a great day. That's it. It's really, really simple, all right? But again, the reason you're doing that is, one, because genuinely you're wishing them a happy birthday, but two, is because, again, you're connecting your social medias with that person, all right? So when you are doing your content, as I said, with things like that, then they're going to ideally see your posts as a result of it, all right? So get into the habit of when those birthday notifications pop up, okay, that you click it and you start going through and ticking that off. Every single person that's on there, that you've wished them a happy birthday, okay? All right, and then last but not least, okay, is stories, okay? So majority of people will use stories on Instagram and they will link their Instagram to their Facebook and they will go over, but I'm not going to go through that tonight, but because some of you might not even use Instagram altogether, okay? But you can still use the feature of stories on your Facebook. Again, really, really key. If you can sort of, just sort of take little 15-second videos here and there, okay, of what, again, showing your lifestyle and stuff like that and what you're doing for the day. So, I got caught out in the rain today with my little girl when I was at school, so I did a little video of it. Just things like that. Putting stuff about the products in there. If you get results posts that have been given to you through the statuses or through the content, you can put those in your stories and things like that. And again, it's another way for people to look at what it is that you're doing, all right, and show interest in what it is that you're doing. Okay, so we have loads of these calls, guys, where we do lots of training about, this is how you can, make jazz your stories up, make them look good. This is how you can do your content, all that. We do loads of calls, but we just wanted this call to be tonight very, very straightforward, very sort of like simple routines, all right? Because that's where the money is made, is in those simple routines that you do consistently every single day, all right? So as I said, just to sort of recap to finish off, profile photo number 1. Let's get that sorted, make sure it's nice and clear, it's of you, it's got good lighting on there, it fits a circular frame, okay? Number 2, the cover photo. So as I said, you can use the branding that's in the Power Training page, all right, to utilise, or if I said, if you're a guy, maybe choose a quote or a background off of Pinterest or something, okay? And get those done. All right, number 3, the bio, making sure it's short and sweet. It represents what you're about, okay, and who you are. Maybe listing 3 to 5 things about you and popping that in your bio. Maybe mentioning that you're part of this particular team, okay. And then the content, 5 posts a day, every single day, to get you into routine, really consistent, showcasing positivity with like a quote, showcasing your product every single day, showcasing a bit of your lifestyle every single day, an engagement post where you're asking your audience a question so they can interact with you, all right, and showing a business-related post. Everyone can do a business-related post right now if they wanted to. They can literally take a picture of this Zoom call, and I advise everybody to do it, all right, and be like, right, I'm so excited. I've just been on my first training call with my uplines or whatever. I'm so excited to be part of this business. I'm so excited for this journey ahead. So glad I said yes. All those types of things, all right? Because that's what it's for. This is why we do these calls, all right?
And you haven't just got to do 5 posts a day, by the way, guys. This is just a guideline so that you can cover everything. Because obviously you want to cover, like, the products. You want to cover the engagement to get that on there. You want to showcase, like, before and after pictures, so you're showing people what the product does. So you haven't just got to do 5, but those 5 things are as an example of, like, everything to cover. You want to show people your lifestyle. You want to show people the community and the new team that you're in. So it's just a guideline and it's just an example. So if you ever get stuck and think, what can I post about? We're going to say about the 5 things, weren't we? So we always say, think of 5 things that like represent you. Like if you like horse riding, or if you like, give me some examples.
Shopping, makeup.
Yeah, so every single person on my social media knows that I love shopping and I go to Primark a lot and I'm always shopping. People know that about me. Lots of people know, I mean, you guys might know that followed me on social media that my daughter likes Harry Potter, right? Because I post about Harry Potter a lot. And because people know these things about me, you start building connections with people and people start feeling like they know you. So I get like sent things all the time, like, oh, have you seen that Aldi are doing this like Harry Potter range? Or I get tagged in things. People know that I love Labutin shoes. So, you know, when a new sparkly shoes comes out or something, people will tag me in it, people will share it with me. Like, people need to know, like, need to get to know you. And then when they're thinking of a team to join or a person to buy products from, they're going to come to you because they already feel like they know you, they like you, and they trust you. So everything you do on your social media from now on is your shop window. So you've got to get people to know, like, and trust you through the content that you're putting out there. We want to be that positive person that people come to see positivity, right? So, yeah.
Definitely, absolutely. And as you said, if you want to post more, we will, you know, we're not going to say don't. Of course, like, you know, and especially at the start, do you know what I mean? We're talking about those 5 posts a day, but you might decide, well, actually, instead of putting 1 test results picture, I'm going to put 2 up in a day. 1 in the morning and maybe 1 in the evening. That is,
and lots in your stories.
And lots in your stories. That's absolutely perfect because you're brand new to this, and we always say that like, success loves speed. So if you want to get more out there, get more out there. That's not a problem. All right. So we just wanted to cover these 5 basic things to cover, so that you can post it every single day. But yeah, if you want to do more by all means. Yeah, absolutely. That's it.
Yeah, I hope tonight's first little call was helpful, guys. And obviously we go in 8 o'clock tomorrow, the next night.